Okay, we are live. Let me just quickly go and set the settings. Okay, and playlist streams. There we go. Last thing. Hey, what's up? Wubba. Well, let me just quickly fidget with my lighting. My background lighting is a bit bad, so there's like a lot of like artifacts on my green screen because of that. It's kind of shit, but hey, what's up, Pickle? How you doing? So basically, I was looking into the total value of my inventory since this was the best month so far, and I've just been like surprised because I'm not able to track everything right. Not everything seems fine in the sense that like it seems like something is missing, as if like there is an investment that I didn't track that is missing and stuff like that. I'm sure it's not, and it's just like the market fluctuation being the cause of this, but I still can't like relax because like I'm very stressed out about this in a way. But we'll try to go over it once again. Maybe I did actually forget something, and that would be nice. But yeah, 1 second. Let me just set the FPS in CSGO. FPS underscore max 60. There we go. Have you seen Rio Golds? Remember score sticker you bought for an order? Yeah, let's check that one. So score gold. Yeah, I bought 4 of those. I'm pretty sure. Score gold Rio. I believe that's... Nope. I guess maybe with an O, like 0. Score gold. 37 euro. That's... Alright. That's like double what I bought it for. Okay. That's really good. G5C gonna be happy to see this. Because he bought these from me. Let's go. Just double your money right there. God damn. And I bought like 4 of these, so that's 120 euros now. Basically 60 euro for free. Not bad. Let me just quickly as for my S3 tag gold too, that one too, yeah. Let me just quickly go and check what are the 9 notifications I have on Skimport. In these couple of days, I've sold so many items for a like crazy profit. You've seen agents? What they've been like? What's been happening to agents? Well, thing is, 2 weeks ago I spent like 500 euros on agents. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't show anything. I can just do this. But 2 weeks ago I spent like 500 euros on agents, and they went up in price like crazy. Like Trapper, like this guy for example, Trapper Aggressive Guerrilla Warfare is an example. Like 339 on buff. Price trend, let's see how much. It's actually been going down in the last week, but 2 weeks ago was like here. It was like 280, and I've been managing to sell like in this like spike. They're kind of going down a lot, not gonna lie. I might even stock up more on these because they're good. But yeah, I sold so many of these for a profit, and I still have some and I'm still selling them for a profit. I'm just quite happy. Oh yeah, I forgot to like take the link and tag people on Discord. Let me just do that real quick. Cause totally forgot to do it. Also like my YouTube channel has been doing a lot better like in the last week compared to the last 3 weeks before that, and just in this month in general has been doing a lot better than the 2 months before that. So yeah, thank you very much for liking, subscribing, and so on. I'm gonna continue doing videos as soon as I can. Yesterday I wasn't very like basically I was feeling very tired I didn't make a video. I did deal with like the skins and all that, but I didn't make a video. Plus there wasn't like any immediate topics to address and so on, but there are some videos I want to make. So at Stream Squad on Discord, and then put the link. There we go. In what should I invest to flip? I think Agents is a good choice. Still. Hey Pickle, thank you. David, hi, what's up? Do you think Sticker Dragon from Best Cherry Capsule will stonk next year? It's Year of the Wood Dragon 2024 Zodiac. Okay, not gonna lie, that's kind of like next level thinking. I did not think about stuff like that. Like, kind of makes sense with like Chinese mythology and all that. I mean, yes, dragon maybe, but like there's a lot of like dragon themed stickers, not just this one. And there's like probably more attractive ones, because this one's not even that impressive, I feel like. But it is more of a like traditional dragon rather than like a fantasy dragon. Like, of course all dragons are fantasy dragons, what am I talking about? But but if you look at the price trend, let's see what's been happening. Time selection doesn't allow me, just have to refresh. Hi Bricks, Hados, hello Dados. I mean, there's a chance that stickers like this might perform well, but it's a bit of a gamble unless there is precedent to think it's gonna do well. There is no reason it's gonna do well. Okay, let me just go and see. Okay, 1, 2, 3 of these. Okay, I'll track these items real quick and get back to the stream and analyze where I lost some of the like why my inventory doesn't seem to track the way it's supposed to. So let me just quickly. Okay, a couple more items. Okay, this one. The agents that I've been able to sell, like some of them sold up to like 40% profit. Not all of them sadly, but some of them definitely did. Okay, let's see. Have 2 more items to track. This one. Okay, and last item. Just give me a second. Okay, there it is. Okay, perfect. Come back to the stream. Sticker Dragon, not Dragon Tail. Oh, did I Sticker Dragon. Ah, is there a difference? Oh, this one. Why this one specifically? Like, what's the difference between Dragon Tail and Dragon? Yeah, what's up, Baltre? What's up, Electroshokas? What's up, Agent Havoc? Why this one specifically? Is it like with dragons apparently green? Ah, okay, that makes even more sense. Okay, it's kind of interesting. I would see it going up in price for a bit during the start of the year, especially, but can't really tell because I've not been like looking at events like that. Okay, 500 RMB buyers done. Okay, damn. I know this is a bad take, but can you please do a 2023 flipping video? It's not a bad take, yeah. I could do a video like that. I'll think about it. A gamble I will take. Yeah, you can buy some. I think it's quite reasonable way to think, right? It's quite reasonable to think it's gonna go up. Okay, so let's go over my inventory in CSGO. Basically, here's my inventory, skin port. I have a bunch of these rocks hollows that I bought when they were 40 euros, which is lucky, because then now it's 65, but yeah. What's up, Cole? How you doing? Cole, I've tried to track my inventory, like total value of it today, and it's off by like $3,000, and I just can't seem to find where the $3,000 went. It's just kind of weird. I don't know. It's not like I'm missing any items, because I always track all the items that I buy and so on. It's just kind of weird. I button up at race might go up. I wouldn't think that would impact the op at race going up a lot, but hopefully it does. Send to me, I'm accountant, that's my job. So like I have 10k on Skimboard, and there's a chance that last month I forgot to like equate the value of my Skimboard inventory, not the sellable ones, but the inventory, because I might have not multiplied by 0.75, because I usually track like the actual value of these items by multiplying with 0.75, because there is a 12% fee plus whatever I need to discount the item to actually sell. So I would track it as 25% off, and I might have forgotten to do that last month, and I also had like 12,000 euros in my inventory last month, so I might have been off by like 4,000 euros just because I forgot to multiply by 0.75 here. That might be a culprit, I'm not sure. And then whatever I have for sale is 2,074 euro, and then whatever I have on buff is another, come on, load, another 10,000 euros on buff, another 2,500 in buy orders and balance. So that's already like, if we put the Skimboard like as 0.75 and then we add whatever's for sale, that only comes up to like almost 10k. And then with this is like 20k, another 22.5, and then I have like another 1k in, another 2.5k in my containers. I counted that, so that would come up to like maybe 24k, 23k, 24k. Did I wait, let me just check for a second. What is going on? Like, why is it not matching? Like, oh my god, I'm stupid. Cole, I'm so stupid. Cole, you know what happened? You know what fucking happened? I'm if my brother's watching this, he's gonna shit his pants laughing, because I was talking to him just about this. Look, man, like, let me just zoom in. I just found the issue, man. This is the equation of my inventory. You want to see what the issue is? I clicked on the sum, and the freaking wrong like range is selected, starting from 9 instead of 8, so I'm missing $5,800. So that might actually good thing I actually did in my mind real quick, because the actual value is 29,000 instead of 23,000. Okay, that makes things a little better. God damn it. Accounting error. Yeah. I also, like, last month I forgot to account for 500 euro that I had debt to somebody else. I just miscalculated how much I needed to pay them, because it was like in total like 11,000, so 500 is like something you could overlook, and I did overlook it, and he double checked himself all the numbers, and it seemed that 500 was missing, and I returned the 500 plus another 100 complimentary because I made a mistake, like, yeah, that's subtracted from the total, plus whatever I spent this month, like 700 euro, which is pretty good. 700 bucks spent in a month for living, that's perfect. And then 29k 600, that's, let me just put it on the other screen because I don't want to show everything. Okay, 29 642.90. Now that's a 7.3% increase. Okay, now that's better because before it was a 15% decrease in inventory value. So, whew. And okay, this one is okay. Okay. Let me just calculate this one. Okay, that's the value of my brothers. So now my inventory value, like without the debt, is 22k. Okay, that seems more like it. Okay. Let me just read the the messages real quick. Today I started trading on SwapGG and Skins Monkey and made 53 yuan's profit. What do you think about trading on those sites? I heard a lot of people doing profit on those sites. I just never touched those sites myself, so I couldn't tell you if they're good or not. But I definitely heard people making profit there, and it's kind of nice knowing that they make profit there, because if I were to expand into those markets, I would have lots of new opportunity. So that's good to know, but for now I don't need that. What is the best investment right now? Nicola, I think as of right now, agents seem very attractive. If you noticed, like recently they went up a lot in price. Let me just find this agent real quick, just a casual agent from like the last operation. But the thing is, as soon as a new operation hits, the agents are super dangerous. Like they're gonna go down in price like half. They're gonna go to like 150 instead of 350. So it's like super dangerous to hold them, but I think it's quite a viable investment. Look, in the past week they've been dropping because recently they grew a lot, but I still think it's a really good choice, but not for long-term holding. It's more for flipping. I think it's a good choice. Okay, but if you're asking for long-term investing, it's not a good time to invest right now. The market is going like up slightly, like not that much, and when there is eventually a big update, a new operation or whatever, then it's gonna just crash harder, because the longer it rails for, the harder it crashes. At least that's what I remember from experience. Electroshock is, it's so hard to snipe good deals from Skimport. The bots always get items before I do. I can't really buy the item for like 30% off within a 2-second like a bot does. Yeah, I feel you. I've skipped so many items, and the people in Discord also skip so many items, seriously, because most of the time I really only just buy it on the live page, and I know you also probably try to buy there, but sometimes, just sometimes, don't go to the live page, go to the highest discount, because it's very neglected, and it seems like bots aren't really targeting this, and you might be able to find something like this. Look, like 20% off and nobody's touching it. It's because it's on the highest discount page, it's not on the live page. It's because somebody reduced the price, they didn't like list it for that price originally, and even this thing might be good, so you might be able to find good deals here. I'm not gonna buy it now, but yeah, you might be able to find deals on the highest discount page. Try that. It's a few second bot because it was a call with a guy who's botting, and I saw how it happens in milliseconds. What the fuck? Botter, what the fuck? Seriously? How does that happen? Like, because like you're kind of limited. I don't know. About power best position? Spaceman, I mean, depends on the gun, really. If it's a 5.7, it's on the back. If it's a USPS, it's also like in the middle or something like that. If it's a P2000 in the front, depends on the gun, right? AK on the wood. Yeah, I have a shitload of skins in my inventory because I was calculating the value I had to withdraw some from my containers. Last night I was really just thinking about how high the ROI on CSGO is. Like, I have some Shiro stickers and it went up 3x from my buy price, and I hardly batted an eye. Cool, I would say it's like, wait, Skimport, Skimport comment. Is that the actual Skimport? Hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, if you're gonna use Skimport, check out the link down in the description. It has my affiliate code as well, so thank you for supporting. What is the ROI on CSGO skins? I would say about 2x a year. 2x. And that's crazy, talking about the world of anything else, because 2x is not normal, but it's been happening for like 5 years plus. 2x in CSGO, just stable. And sometimes it goes even more nuts, but that's just kind of like small areas of the market, right? For example, from October till now, doing a 4x, that's possible, but it's not gonna stay at this price. It's gonna crash a bit and then go up again. So like in the course of like 2-3 years, it's gonna do 2x per year on average. At least that's how I see it. Do you have any solution to be faster than patches? Wait, what? Skipboard in here. Hey, what's up, G5C? Yeah, we looked at the G5C. We looked at the Rio golds that you bought, like the score ones. They up and doubled in price since you bought them from me. So, good job, Paul Zipfel. What about case investments? Let me just check CSGO cases, how they're doing, because I haven't really checked in some time. Like, let's say clutch case discontinued for now. Well, not discontinued, rare. Operation Breakout rare, glove case rare. I have some glove case and the breakout, but they're just for flipping. Clutch case stable as hell. That's surprising. Breakout not really going up in price a lot. Like, this is insignificant. The growth it's had since September is insignificant at best, but it's quite high, right? I would say that if an operation were to come, it would stagnate, but it wouldn't really drop. So I would say that this is not a bad choice if you really want to invest long term, the breakout case, because there's a like, I don't think it's possible that they're gonna release butterfly knives again. Like, it's not gonna hit as hard as it was hit during the release of Riptide, and that's just the hardest it would ever hit, and it wasn't even that significant. It went down from 230 to 180. That's, I want to say, 30%. Even then, it's not that big of a deal. Not as bad as agents would do if an operation would come. But I'm willing to risk it with my agents, because it's been able to profit like 30% sometimes. P2000 in your inventory. Oh, you mean specifically the P2000 I have. Wait, isn't it on Skimport? I believe it's on Skimport. Let me just... Best position for this thing. I believe it would be the front. No? Like the front. But the middle one isn't bad either. I would be like second best, or maybe third best after the back. But definitely not the handle, right? But I do believe it's the front. Because, you know, it's kind of like... Makes sense. The mouth should be in the front, specifically for eyeball power. I have $75. Is this a good budget to start flipping? Also, what thing are the best for flipping? That is a decent amount. Like, you can really start flipping with any amount, but... Yeah, you can make decent profit with that. You can flip from market to market. You can flip on buff only, which is a really like enough opportunity you're gonna find for $75 to fill. Because yeah, there's plenty of items on buff, and you can find like a guide on my YouTube channel for that. But if you want to try marketplace to marketplace, there is Skinport, GamerPay. You can check out the links in the description. You can buy from there, sell on buff, and then back to those websites from buff. Or even Steam to buff, which is a lot harder because it's a lot more competitive. But yeah. What is a good average return per month by flipping buff to buff? Per month, buff to buff. Depending on how big your inventory is. If it's $50, it should be like at least 10%. If it's $500, it's gonna be less return in percentages because it's harder to keep up. And if it's 5,000, it's gonna be even less, because you know it's hard to realize the potential of the whole inventory. Because sometimes you buy skins like I have, the ones for sale that are the most expensive ones that I have. Let me just check real quick. Price. This. 2,000, 1,000, 1,000. I've owned these for more than a month. This one for 3 months. This one for a month and a half. This one for a month. So I've not been able to use any of this 4,000 euros in this meantime. So yeah. Sometimes that happens, especially if you buy like expensive items. Yesterday was a crazy day because I bought on Skinport everyone has Decimator with 30%. And a few other skins with good percentages. Yeah, that just happens sometimes that you're able to buy really good discounted skins. You know what I bought like a week ago and I'm really happy I did? let me show you. I go to inventory and then I click on... let me just wait for it to load. Price. click on price, and here you go. These knives, Shadow Daggers, Boreal Forest. You might wonder, why the hell do I have 6 of them? Well, the thing is, because I had 7 of them and I sold 1, that's why I have 6 of them. But if we're honest, I managed to buy them all from one person. They were selling them for 58, even though they were 65 on buff a week ago, and I bought all of them, which is, what the fuck? How do people do business like that? It was a trader. Like, I don't understand what's going on. It's not like it's hard to sell this thing on buff. It's just like, I'm not clowning on anybody, but I mean, I'm glad for the profit, but like why? It's just I don't know, man. Like, why sell 7 of these for 10% discount? It wasn't like sold directly to me. It was on a marketplace. Yesterday, I'm gonna be by PC a few hours after stream. If you will have time, can send me some batches. Yeah, I'm gonna send you some stuff. Is buff 163 flipping still worth these days? I think so. I can't tell you 100% sure. If somebody in chat is doing it like actively now, maybe you can like give a little bit more insight on that. Like, my girlfriend is flipping items on buff to buff. She's making some profit, so I think it's still pretty good. It's not that hard to find items, it seems, so I think it's pretty fine. Let me just go to managed to sell a skin. Let me just put it in my database. Yeah, I was a bit shook after the fact that I couldn't track a lot of my like inventory value that was missing. Like, I was kind of surprised, where the hell did it go? And also, like, today I get to finalize the month, right? I put it also in the title of the stream, but it's the last day of the month. Cool. I don't remember if you were on the last stream. I think you were, but I don't remember if I said like how much profit I am currently in this current month. Like, last month, January, was that best month till that point. It was 3.6k profit, and then February was better. Do you want to try and guess? You got on my are you going on your cruise this week? Let's go. You want to guess how much profit I've been able to secure this month? Also, like, what kind of cruise are you going? Like, international cruise, like going across like the whole ocean and stuff like that? Tell me like which cities, maybe not all of them, but like a couple of them. And let me just, oh yeah, I think my brother's watching the stream. I'm just messaging him. Okay, yeah, I'm just happy that I've been able to to find where my 6k went. Royal Caribbean, I go to the Caribbean, Mexico. I remember when the big sickness hit, and I was playing around with like forex trading and stuff like that, and I had like I set up like a simulation account with $50,000, and I invested in Royal Caribbean, and those shits went to like 30% value overnight. So basically, from 50,000, I went to like 15,000, and after that, I just screw it. I went big on like oil barrels or whatever. It was a simulation, so it didn't really matter. And I made like 25 total. And then I just said, I'm tired of this. And I started trying to lose as much money as I can as fast as possible. Managed to lose all 25k in like 10 minutes. Can you add me on Steam? No, unless we do like a transaction. Otherwise, no. I don't really add people. If you remember, a little over a month ago, I told you that I invested in big stickers when they were 1.1, and then I bought for $15. Today, one is $7. Then I bought for $15. I mentioned the same thing about Monacy Hollow sticker when they were 10, 15, and now one is 25. Good profit. Yeah, like some people have written to me messages like, thank you for making the video about Rio packages, because they've stunk massively. And it's just crazy amounts of profit, honestly. Like, where is the video? This one, 1000x investment, 1.1k views. The time when I made this video, they were 2.2 euros on Buff. At this moment, they're 2.6, I believe. Let me just double check, because I haven't checked in like a few days. But Rio 2022 Dust Souvenir. There we go. 2.6, I think. Let's see. Yeah, you can say 2.6. That's approximative. If you take the 2.6 now, that's minus 2.2, which was at the time making that video, divided by 2.2, that's 18% increase just after that video. But if we take into account 2.6 minus 1.92, which is what I paid, divided by 1.92, that's 35% increase on my 2,000 euros. That's 750 euro profit at least. If I manage to sell it more expensive, then it's even better. And I'm still holding them. You know what's kind of a funny thing? Somebody got the same idea to sell these Rio Dust packages on Buff, not on Buff, on Skinport. Wait, what? Cheapest? Oh, okay, they're 3 euros now. Basically, what I wanted to show you, that somebody was selling these for 2.89 or something like that on Skinport, and it's just one person with like 2,000 packages just listed all of them at once for 2.89 and just selling a shitload of them. But it seems that they might have run out of packages, because now the price is 3.11. That's what I've been waiting for that person to finally run out of freaking packages for 2.89 that they had, and me to list my packages for higher, because they've sold theirs for 2.89. Now I'm selling mine for 3.09. That's easy. 0.88. That's 271. If we divide minus 192 divided by 192, that would be 41% profit. So it's better than selling on Buff at this exact moment by like 5%, which is kind of a good deal. But buying on Buff and selling here right now is not that reasonable, because it would be a very tiny increase. But I'm grateful for 40%. Like, I'm insanely grateful for that. I'm already 4k RMB profit on Buff in February. It's like 13%. I bought a lot of Royal Caribbean and Carnival cruises during pandemic and I actually made decent money. Okay, you're actually the smart one here. I want to buy a gut knife for $70 on Bitskins, and can I sell it on Buff for Steam price? And can I sell it on Buff for Steam price? So you want to buy a gut knife, but which one, Nadak? Tell me which knife, which like type of wear, like field tested, minimal wear, and so on, and I can tell you for what price you can sell it on Buff, and maybe you can make a profit. My man, what do you think about investment in Horizon cases? Let me check. Let's check. Horizon case. Let me just make the screen a little bit better for you, because it's probably not the best seeing the screen like this. Let me just switch over. I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Now you can see the actual like entire screen without my browser tabs. Horizon case. 35. God damn, man, they were 33 cents. They are pretty much at the all-time peak right now, and they've risen 50% in the last month. That would be something to say that it's probably not a great investment right now if they've risen that much recently. But of course, nothing really stops it from going even higher, because like Antwerp up and quadrupled over a few months. So there is no prediction 100% confident here to make. If I were to buy cases, I would really just wait for an operation, really. But we don't really know when the operation is gonna come, so it's up to you if you want to invest beforehand. But I personally wouldn't invest in these cases right now. just because they've gone up recently so much. I found an offer on GamerPay. I can't buy it, man. I'm sorry. I only have like $3 from last time that remained. It's the last day on the month, so I'm not buying stuff for the last few days. I'm gonna start buying tomorrow again. And I only have €3 on GamerPay. Can't really do much with it. And even if you can, it doesn't really warrant the time spent just for one order. But thank you. It was really good that you gave me those other deals like the other time. Most profit I have on Snakebite Clutch and Rio Antwerp capsules and Rio souvenirs. Good. Like I also have a lot of... I just happen to have a lot of Rio golds. Not a lot, just a few, right? And then Rio capsules, Rio packages, all that stonked. And then I had some Antwerp stickers, sticker capsules. I sold those for a profit recently. And it's all just kind of nice. So you have Urban Masked Balls card. So let's investigate. Gut Knife Urban Masked Balls card. Let's see if I can help you with that. Gut Knife Urban Masked Balls card. By the way, if you like the stream, if you leave a like on the stream, the YouTube algorithm is gonna promote the stream to another 100 people, because maybe 10 of those are gonna join. So yeah, thank you. It's not 100% true, but it's also not 100% not true, so yeah, €68. Does it actually sell for this? Trade records 64, 67, 65, 66, 66, 64, 66, 67. I believe you are guaranteed to sell it for at least 66. So let's say 67 is a reliable price that you can sell it for. Multiplier 0975, you can sell it for €65 on Buff. And you said that you can buy it for $70 on Bitskins. €65 to USD. That's 69. That would actually be a net loss. Still not bad if you're really just buying for consumerism, right? You're buying for yourself as if you were buying buff balance. That's actually better than buying buff balance from somebody. But in the end, it's not great for profit. I would say that's a bad price, $70. You need it to be cheaper. I will buy Dust 2 memorabilia. I think the Gold Arabesque AK will become legendary. Dust 2 is not in the map pool. Gold Arabesque only in Dust 2 souvenirs packages, or... Well, yes, only in Dust 2 souvenir packages. Like, there used to be also Gold Arabesque coming from the Rio operation, but, right, that one's also discontinued, so... Yeah, like, I do believe Dust 2 is pretty much gone the way we know it. There is a chance it's gonna come back, but I do believe that when it does come back, like 2025, there's gonna be a new collection for it, so... Yeah, those are my thoughts. When the market crash first happened, I was sitting in class and sweating as every time I refreshed my account, I was down another $50 or so. Man, it's a nightmare. Don't sit there and refresh. What do you think about CS20 case? CS20, let's take a look. I mean, all rare cases are pretty much following the same path. Like, they all gone up a lot in price recently, and they all are best to invest during a crash. Well, it's not that high, right? It's like from January it grew almost double though. That's, gotta keep in mind that. But from August and so on, it's not even that good. Like back in June 2020, or yeah, I think back then it was even higher or at the same level. Yeah, I think in December it was a good time to buy this stuff, but now it's not. Like, it grew literally double. So I personally wouldn't buy the CS20 case right now. Most profit I ever had was Patches Lamau 2200% return. Did I have more than that? I'm thinking, did I have a profit more than that? I don't think I did. I think I bought the skin for €3, sold it for 15, and if you take that into account, 15 divided by 3, that would be like 500%. It's not even that great. I think I've never had profits that big. Huh. Do you have Rio gold stickers? No, I don't. I had a couple. I sold them already because I think this spike is not gonna like last forever. I sold it now to cash in the profit and just buy something else. By the way, what do you think about Zywo Gold Rio? I bought 2 of them like 2 months ago for around 400 RMB. Now they are in 580, but I'm still waiting because there are only a few of them. It's reasonable to wait, right? But if it was me, I would just sell them and then continue flipping something else. But if you're only investing, it's kind of a harder decision to make because you don't really have anything else to invest into. So I don't know about that one. Like I couldn't tell you what to do. Which rare capsules would you recommend we buy right now? Pretty sure none of them. Rio sticker capsule. Like, that doesn't mean I don't believe they can go up. Like, they definitely can go up, but I wouldn't buy them. Like, I bought some before they were discontinued, but I wouldn't buy them now. I wonder who gonna keep 1K packages longer, you or me? Definitely you, G5C. Like, I'm selling them probably tonight, like starting tonight, because I noticed on Skimport they went up to 310, so I'm probably gonna start selling them soon. There is a lot of them for 310, so I'm probably gonna have to compete for price for a bit. And there's like even for 313, so yeah, there's a shitload of packages here. I'm not the only one having this idea, so probably gonna sell little by little every day. Bought for 43 cents, sold for average of 9.5, man. It's crazy. You know, like, today I watched this video from Anomaly. Let's see if I can find the video. Anomaly videos 2 days ago. Is it on a different channel? Probably different channel. Anomaly 3. I would say this is probably the one that he was... Yeah, I think this one. My old storage units. Basically, he just goes into his storage units and looks at all the skins he has in there. And like, I'm a bit shocked. As in, like, he's a big trader, he has a lot of money going around and like items. But I'm still like shocked because he has so much money just sitting around and like non-growing investments, or at least not as good as they would be if he was constantly like selling them. And it's just baffling to me. Like, I understand he's dealing with like probably over $1 million in skins, all things considered, but like even then, like, I couldn't picture myself having a container with a shitload of items just sitting there. I mean, of course I say this as I have a container with a shitload of items, like 1,000 euros right here, but I'm holding these for whenever we reach 10,000 subscribers, so subscribe, because I'm gonna open these 9 capsules plus these 4 currency of G5C, and we're gonna see what we get. But yeah, that's for a special event, but everything else that I have, everything is mobile, right? Nothing of this is just sitting there for the sake of sitting there. And I know what everything is, where everything comes from, and so on. I think it's much more than $1 million. In skins, I doubt he has more than 1 million. In real life, like in crypto, in bank accounts, and property, he probably has more, but not in skins. I don't think so, because it gets out of hand handling that like much skins. Like, I wouldn't keep more than a few 100,000 skins, because I believe there is no like opportunity enough to fill the money that you have. Of course you can hold it in like good investments, but he was holding it in literally like shit investments sometimes. Sometimes, like, yes, he had good investments in there that he made by accident, so I guess that's maybe the purpose why he's keeping like random items. But like, cattle crafts aren't the greatest investments to make, and so on. Check Discord. I'll check Discord. Okay, yeah, I'll take it real quick. Oh wait, no, I can't. I can't. I don't have enough. I'm gonna try to get some Steam balance right now and see if I can do that, but I can't get you that item right now. Okay. How much is this? €4. €4. This is Star Trek Emperor Field Tested. How much did I pay for it? Maybe I can sell it on Steam and get the Steam balance and buy the item that you want. Or should we proceed another way? Like maybe you have something, but I'll try. Say 202 RMB to €2. That's 27.47. 27.47. 35.90 divided by 115. 27.37. That would be a 14% increase. So that's not great. That's quite bad. Maybe I find a different item to sell. Like USPS purple DD pad. Let's see. This one purchased 35.1. I'm just gonna choose an item that's a good transaction to Steam. 477. So that's 477, and it's €6 on Steam. 6 divided by 115 divided by 477. That's 9%. It's even worse. Check Discord. Okay, I pay 1 for 1 for it. Okay. Wait, I have 3 euros, and I need 624 GBP, €2. I need 720, so I can just sell 6 divided by 115. 6 divided by 115 plus 3. That's more than 720. Okay, so I'm just gonna sell 1 USPS. I think that's fine. Let me just check what it actually costs. Maybe there's like 1 for 6 and the rest are more expensive. 6, yeah, that's actually true. 1 for 6 and the rest are like 630, 650, and it sells like pretty fast, or maybe it doesn't. No, it's fine. Like do I list it for 5.99? 5.99 divided, yeah, it was a 9% increase. Okay, it's reasonable. You're gonna pay 1 to 1, then it's fine. 5.99. 5.99. Listed for sale, just so it sells fast, right? And that should be fine. Hey, what's up, Fluffy? I don't know. I'm just selling an item on Steam real quick so I can get some urgent Steam balance. Will it rise more to sell Antwerp capsules, or should you sell? Is it a wise move to sell Antwerp capsules now? Yes, I do think so, because I sold mine. So I think you should sell yours too, so that if they do go up in price, they don't profit more than I did. But no, I think it's a good time to sell, because 4x in 3 months sounds reasonable to me. Alright, I'm gonna hop out of here. Gotta study for exam. Good luck, man. I hope you do well. If you never hear out from me again, I got mugged in Mexico. I feel like getting mugged in Mexico is the best thing, as in like out of all the worst bad things that could happen to you. Of course, I'm not. I'm joking. I'm just acting on stereotypes, but that's probably the best bad thing that could happen to you. I bought sticker Gambit Gaming Hollow, Stockholm, 21 remarkable category. You put all that info in for 196, 18 of them each, and now they're 258. Good job. Like, I also bought like some for 2.10 and then sold them for like 2.5 recently. So yeah. I have quite a lot of Legend capsules Antwerp. Should I sell them on Steam, or you asking me if it's the best to sell them on Steam or somewhere else? We can try and figure it out. So Antwerp Legends sticker. I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Legends sticker capsule. There we go. 89 on Steam. Holy shit. It just spiked up today. That's cool. If we investigate, for example, on Buff, let's see if it's better to sell it on Buff or not. Nicola, how to flip skins? There is a lot of ways to flip skins. It depends on how big your inventory is, what like access you have to resources and stuff like that, like websites, marketplaces, and so on. You can find like a lot of useful videos on my channel, or you can ask like direct questions on certain topics on my streams and so on. But if you want like a good starting tutorial, you can check out a recent video I had, like this one, you can flip items from buff to buff, and I made an in-depth tutorial, like 20 minutes, so you can go check it out. But yeah, you can also subscribe, and that's also a good way to flip skins. Not gonna lie, all the people in chat can probably agree with you, with me on this one. Okay, 89 on Steam and 77 on buff. If we take 0.89 divided by 115, that's 77 on Steam after tax, and it's 77 on buff. I think it's 100% better to sell on buff than it is on Steam, because it's like 20% more efficient. Like, not 20%, 20% more profit. You get 20% more value out of selling on buff, because it's, you know, Steam is not real money value, and right now on buff they're just super expensive compared to Steam. I got it. Was scared to wait. It was minimum price. Oh, you bought it. Okay, yeah. So I'll remove mine from the sale. Okay, yeah, I removed it. Perfect, no problem. Yeah, of course it would be like you would need to buy it quickly, because like probably other people look and so on, but yeah. To who can I sell low float skins because I have the number 7 minimal wear Surfwood, and is it worth anything? It's probably worth something, but not a lot, because it's, first of all, number 7. So the only real purpose to own that skin would be to use it in trade ups, and I would say buff is one of the best places for you to just go and try to sell a super low flow skin. Like, you say that you have Mach 10 Surfwood, is that the one? Mach 10 Surfwood factory new, I assume, and it's best float, basically, number 7. You would just go to like sorting, you put float going down, and you see the best floats. No, that's not the one. Float going up, I guess. Wait, what? So confused. Isn't it supposed to start from 0, 0, 0? What is going on? I'm clicking on price, not float. Float going down, float going up. Yeah, there you go. There's the lowest float available on buff. That's 5 zeros and a 4, 135 euros. And there's the same guy selling both of these, so I assume this guy knows what they go for. But actually, yeah, the other one is quadruple 04, and it's already 48 euros. So yeah, you can try and sell it here. Just try and compete with the guys that are closest to you in float. If you're the best float, maybe go even higher. But yeah, selling on buff, then yeah. You're my brother because I'm from Lithuania. I mean, yes, but I'm not from Latvia. I live in Latvia, but I'm not from Latvia, right? I'm from Moldova. Here's my Latvian. I gotta brag a little bit. Here's my Latvian exercise book, and just I'm writing like a shitload of small script pages. Like, I'm translating sentences, I'm learning words, I'm like writing sentences. Like, one of the most complicated sentences I wrote yesterday is like, well, let me try and find it. Like something along the lines of Vai viņi var dzirdēt skolotāja jautājums? Can they hear the teacher's questions? Just been writing shit like that, trying to learn as many words as I can, because the vocabulary in Latvian is the hardest thing, really. Grammar is not that hard, just vocabulary. It's just unique words. It's not like you can just know the word basing on English or other languages. It's just unique most of the time. Some are similar to Russian, but not often. Very not often. What is the most you have profited on something? Like recently I had like a Star Trek AK case hardened, and I sold it for 25% profit because I bought it on Skimport as like 27% discount, and then it will apparently it was a tier 3 instead of a tier 4, which is the base tier, and I was able to sell it for like 40 euro profit or something like that. So 25%. I guess that's one of the best things I've profited on, like expensive items that I've been able to profit a lot. I've gotten like 15% from like a 700 euro skin, but I think 25% from a 200 euro skin is better. How do you feel about the Antwerp Contenders autograph capsule? It hasn't grown as much as some of the other capsules, but I haven't sold yet. Let me check. Antwerp Contenders autograph. That's the rocks, I believe. Yeah, that's the rocks. 48 cents, which is surprisingly cheap. Hasn't grown as much, but it has the rocks hollow, which is continuously going up in price. I would say that this one has potential, maybe not for investing, but for holding definitely. Like, by holding you might get an extra 100% to your total profit, but by investing now you might get like an extra 20% to your total profit. So I don't know. The mic is working now. Yeah, I just had to like literally put it in a different port. Like last time I tried 2 ports, they both didn't work, and I just tried a different port and this one worked. It's just like they were used for different things, I guess, and I should be using this port for the mic instead, I guess. It's kind of uncomfortable because the port I'm using right now is like to the side instead of behind the computer. So yeah. How do you feel about the... Oh yeah, I read that already. I am one of these guys that thinks English is enough. Mihai. But like, I live in Latvia, so like, I learn Latvian. That's common sense, but yes, like, I could survive not learning it, but like I can also, like, I would prefer if I knew the language, because then I can like interact with everybody. I can like interact with multiple people, have conversations, have fun more, even like with older people and so on. For example, my girlfriend's family and so on. It's good to learn the language, but right now you can live without it, which is good. I've been living without it for the past 4.5 years almost, like that I've been in Latvia. But like in those 4 years, I learned the language like in the first half year that I was here, like at the university. Then they stopped teaching us, so I didn't really learn it by myself, only just by attending like sports, being around like Latvian people. I learned a little bit, but that wasn't really enough. So now I'm actually like learning. I have a book, 3 books actually, and I'm going through lesson by lesson, learning words, grammar, and so on, and it's fun. It's just a little bit of learning, and it's not that difficult, honestly. Like, I just need time. If I do like 30 minutes a day every day, it's quite easy and fast to learn the language. And I like, when I listen to a Latvian person now, I understand almost everything. Like, it might be weird because I didn't learn much in these 4 years. Only like in the last half year I've been learning actively during this, from this book, and just been hearing a lot of Latvian conversations from other people, and I understand lots of things. Like, my girlfriend almost never has to translate to me things when like her parents are talking and so on, because I understand what they're saying, which is kind of fun. I would also like to know how to respond, but yeah, we'll get there. Should I sell Sticker Phase Clan Hollow Rio 2022 or wait for it to go up in price? I would sell. It's just my opinion in general on Antwerp things. From specifically the Contenders autograph capsule, seems like it has a bit of potential left in it, but if we look at Phase Clan Hollow Rio, so let's see. Phase Clan Hollow Rio 2022. It looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. It's actually kind of nice. If we look at the price, it has gone up in price recently a lot, actually quite steadily. Actually, this one might not be bad to hold, because I don't know. But if you look at the price since... Oh, this is Rio, yeah, I forgot, right. Rio. I was thinking about Antwerp for some reason. Yeah, Rios have some potential in them. I think holding them is not a bad idea, really. Like, they do not look bad. And like, Berlin ones look so much worse, and they did better. So I think Rio has good potential. Might take a while for it to come through though. I want to learn German because I am thinking about living there. I mean, yeah, you can get like decent job there, but like it's like everywhere else, like in Netherlands and so on. Like things are more expensive, and yeah, you get a bigger salary, but still more expensive. Like I feel comfortable in Latvia because taxes are smaller. Like people are complaining about taxes being big, but they're smaller than in Germany, and people complain about roads, but they haven't been in Moldova, and so on. Like I've driven through this city, I've driven to like around the city, and the roads are almost perfect. Like there was one pothole in the entire city, one pothole, and then they fixed it. Like in the last year that I've driven there, they fixed it. So I don't know what they're complaining about. I get in Riga where it's like more cars and so on, but here it's like not that bad. Moldova got more holes than roads. Yeah, I remember like memes with like Moldovan memes, like you have a straight road and with a lot of potholes, and you put like a not drunk driver, and he goes around the potholes like in a curved line, and then a drunk driver just goes straight. So like it's reverse here. Drunk drivers don't swerve around the road, they just go straight. Should I sell the sticker before the operation? Because you sold that there will be a market crash. Yeah, I think that's reasonable, but not before the operation. I mean before the next major, which is like May 9th, May 8th, I don't remember. I think before the next major is reasonable to sell, but not like one day before, like 10 days before, right? At the end of April is a reasonable time to sell that. Let me just check Skinport because I had a couple of sales and I want to see if I had anything good sell. Yes and no, just a bunch of casual items, but the profit margin is quite good, so I'm happy. Okay, let's see. This one, man, I wish I bought more agents like 2 weeks ago when I bought my first batch, because like they went up so much, but now I might buy more. I'll see. And also I'll think about like Stockholm capsule and so on. Let's see this one. Did I profit on this one, and how much? Hey, let's go. 10% profit. Discord. If your space is tradable, can you send it now? I will play matchmaking. Yes, let's see. I don't think it is, because I bought it during the Saturday, right? G5C number 1. March 1, so that would be tomorrow. Yeah, that would be tomorrow, plus the Mach 10 March 4. So tomorrow, sorry, yeah. Not sorry, but like, yeah, unfortunately. But everything else is just capsules and stuff. Can a good knife be a good investment? Yes, of course, man. Like, have you seen the Karambit, just straight up Karambit vanilla? Have you seen the sheer price of this thing? 1,300 for sale minimum. Now look at the price, just insane. February last year, it doubled in price since last year. So it's literally doubled in price. A year before that, it didn't move too much because there was a explosion in price. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, knives can be good investments. Like, you get the knife from cases, right, which are rare, and those cases are going up in price because all of the cases that can obtain this knife for you, all of them are rare. And like 3 years ago, the revolver case was 3 cents on the market. You could get this knife from the revolver case, but now the revolver case is like what, 35 cents on the Steam market, 40 cents revolver case. What? Seriously? 86 cents. No wonder it's so freaking expensive. The case is gonna go so much up in price. What is going on here? I did not hit her. I didn't. Oh man, what? Since January 1st, it just doubled this year, and that's not talking about 10 times in the last year. What the fuck? That must be like the biggest growth of this entire year. I did not notice that. And just 2.5 years ago, it was 3 cents. That's just wonderful. Like 17,000 a day we're selling back then. That's like the entire supply of this case available now. I'm off some Face It. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, good luck playing. Come back anytime. I got 15 smoke outs today, market price. Yeah, I don't remember what skin that is. Smoke out. Did someone sell one for like $2? Oh, the Karambit. Yeah, like $10, 10 euros. Yeah. I assume they were trying to sell it for 1,086 and they sold it for 1086. It's sad, but like, man, I don't know. Somebody just up and fucked up. Some people sold it for like 10 euros back then when it was like 200. They stayed in history forever. Some days these things is selling like more than one, which is crazy. Because there's only 3 available. I bought 1,000 for 04 before COVID and sold them for 12 cents. I assume the revolver case. Where did you snipe those lasers? What do you mean? Ah, lasers is in the guy in the chat. I thought you were asking me about some lasers. Now let me just close all of this. Have too many tabs open. Yeah, there we go. 6:22 already. Goddamn, we've been streaming for an hour. GYC sent me a trade offer. I sent you a gift in Steam. You close to 10k and you don't have 5. Yes, thank you. But like, wait. I don't have it in my inventory. But like, you already sent me 5 and this is another one. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll send you like the items that I get from these things, cause like, come on, it's too much. I still have the sticker that I got originally from the one I opened on stream. But these went up so much. I think we bought them for like 6-7 euros. And all Illuminati. Okay. You convinced me. I think they were like 6-7 euro when we bought them. Now they're like 15. Yeah. You have 40. Holy shit. Good afternoon, Ricardo Mendes. What's your opinion on Rio 2022 contenders and challengers capsules? Have they found their stable price? It's hard to say if anything has a stable price in CSGO nowadays, because everything is up 50%, down 300%, up 1,000,000,000%. So Rio, Legends, capsule. Let's take a look at this one. 34 cents. I have 200 of these. They are quite expensive. Kind of happy I did buy some of these, but I think they've reached the point where they're not super volatile anymore. Yeah, I think that, but I do still think that they have some potential to grow. Cause like quantity is not super limited, but not that big either. And once sticker prices rise as well, which they already kind of do, like the signature prices are going up and so on, like lots of prices are going up, so the capsules will kind of pull up their price as well. Love your Glock Emerald, looking forward to get one myself. You mean the one on Steam? I think I have one on Steam. Let me just quality. Can I do this? I have, yeah, there we go. This one. Yeah, it's kind of nice. The stickers are paper ones, I believe. 0.15 though. That's a bioder clock. Let's go. 0.15 on a bioder. Holy shit. That's like easy 10 euros right there. Haha. Kind of nice. And also, like, I got some kind of nice stickers on these guns, like bottles card, hollow on this one. And then I got like a bunch of other stickers on a Mach 10. Let me just show you. I sold it to G5C. Where is it? This one. Wait, can I? Yeah, not scratched. It's like 35 euros in stickers. It's freaking amazing. It kind of matches the fade. If you put it at a certain angle like this, for example, it matches the fade really well. So yeah, I think it's a cool looking Mach 10. Probably the best one I've seen. Like cheap Mach 10. Why did you not buy 5k capsules? I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to know if it's gonna do well or not. Like Rio didn't do well, so now everyone's traumatized. Also, I have this one. It's a freaking on the handle. God damn it! Why people do be like that? Have a lot of agents, if you can notice. I bought all of these at once. Sometimes they have like expensive patches, so you have to watch out for that, because like an expensive patch can actually add a lot to the agent, because they can be quite expensive. But yeah, that's about it. You can notice I have a shitload of skins right now. A lot of like duplicates and stuff like that. And a lot of not duplicates. Yeah, anyway. You think a Bayonet lore could be a good investment? Yeah, like, just like the Karambit vanilla that I showed you can definitely be a good investment. Like, Bayonet lore. Isn't it from the same lore? Wait. No, that's like Gamma. Isn't that from the Gamma case? Can't remember. But like, pretty sure it is. Is it a good investment? Yes, it is. Look at the graph. Like, old knives fall kind of a similar graph, like around this period it fell in price, but overall it's a good investment. Like, these older cases knives are really good. Gamma case is rare and is going up in price continuously, just like gloves, right? Gloves are also good investments sometimes, unless they're getting replicated in new cases, which kind of happens sometimes, like recently with the Revolution case. Can you give us some advice? I want to start with 2 euros and build my way up. Is it possible? Of course. Like, back when I was making like videos on YouTube, when I just started out, I had like a series. Let me just playlists. It's which one is it? This one. From one pass to one knife. I started this series January 1st, 2020. 2020, yeah. Apparently it's monetized, but I reached from like January 1st till May 31st, which would be the last video, I assume. Like May. Does it say May 23 is the last video, and I put the amount that I gained at the end. Is it there? I hope so. Is it here? Let me just up the quality real quick. 22 May, 264 euros. Just by flipping on Steam. And you can flip on Steam, you can flip on Buff. And these times, it's hard to say which is gonna be the best. I say with an inventory that small that you have, I think flipping on Steam might be a good option. Like the most popular video on my channel is literally about that. Is this one, how to start 0 to 1, like 240,000 views. Holy shit! But yeah, that's a video that might get you started. And You can then consider videos like this one, buy low, sell high, which is pretty much the same thing. My face is so freaking huge in this video. I don't know how anyone just watches that video. 30 like I was making my face way too big in those videos. But yeah, anyway. And then you can watch the one with the buff, which I had recently. You'll find it in my list. Basically, best strategy for small inventories. But yeah, going back to what I was doing. You can't believe that the Ursus knife used to be more expensive than butterfly. When it was like rare, or when Simple was playing with it. Ursus knife. When was it more expensive? Like when it was released. Okay, yeah, makes sense, because back then the shadow case was like super rare, and it was hard to get the like Ursus knife in general. Can you tell me something to flip? Budget for $700 because I'm new to flipping. Yeah, man, you've already asked, but I've recommended like those 2 videos. I would say with your budget, just flip on buff. You just watch the video and it's gonna really explain in detail and show with an example how to do it, because yeah, it's not too difficult. And then once you start doing it, you might have questions, and when you have questions, it's easier to guide you because you kind of have some experience. Yeah, this is absolutely freaking crazy. This is crazy. Like, it doesn't say the year, but I assume this is 2019. So if we go back on this graph, that's March, February, December, May, April. Okay, March, February, this is 1 year. October, June, July, May, March, February, 2 years. March, September, July, June, May, February, 3 years. July, June, May, April, March, February, January, December, November. This is when Shadow Web was released. 250 euros. And this shit was 280. That is that is an abomination of a event, but man, these things were 90 euros on Steam. Holy fucking shit. That's X15, X17 maybe even, X18 in 5 years, 6 years. Yep, all Bitcoin investors right now be crying because back then Bitcoin was like 60,000 or whatever, and now it's like 20. Do you middleman because I don't really trust anyone? Yes and no. As in, like, if you have the payment options that I can accept, then yes. If not, then no. That's my answer. But I could do a middleman deal, and yeah. Like a lot of, like, I've had people before kind of like not want to do deals with me because I don't do stuff like Steam rep, whatever it was, Steam rep and so on, because like I've made websites before. I know this shit can be like just not automated but like faked, right? You can fake your Steam rep. Like, what's the point of it? Like, it really does not matter. Like, I would not trust someone because they have high Steam rep, a lot of like replies and so on. I would just not track and not trust them. Like, I have probably the best rep out there in the sense that I literally have my full legal name, age, country of origin, location, city. That's like, what else do you need? But yeah, some people didn't want to do deals because I don't have Steam rep, which is weird. I had a Butterfly Vanilla when they were like $100 low. I didn't really have any expensive knives or things back then. Like, I only started buying, like, the first knife I had was like 1.5 years ago. Was it? No. 2.5 years ago. 2.5 to like 2.9 months ago. And I opened it like live on stream. Literally the first case I was gonna open 25 Spectrum cases, and the first one I opened was a Falchion Marble Fade. Yeah, that was my first knife ever. Like, I didn't even buy one before that, because I was that not, like, my inventory was that small. Like, it was 500 euro total, and after me opening that knife, it was like 700. So yeah, what do you think is the best way to cash out buff balance? Best way? Best way is the most efficient, I assume, to get the most out of your bang of your buck. In that sense, it would be probably wise to buy skins, sell them on like GamerPay, Skinport maybe. I think that's a reasonable way. But if you mean what's the fastest way is to sell it to a trader. Like, I buy buff balance for 94%. I know it's not like crazy, but yeah, I buy 94% and the skins for 92% at this moment. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. Good talking with you. Thank you for joining. Good luck with whatever you're gonna do. Rio challengers are going nuclear. They gonna do better than contenders. I mean, I don't think there is too much difference between challengers and contenders. Rio sticker capsule. I don't think there is too much difference between contenders and challengers. Like, honestly, the difference is 10% right now. But yeah, I don't know. Like, which is the most expensive? Yeah, this one's the more expensive one. Yeah, because it has like better looking stickers. It has the Furia, has the Unation, has the Fnatic, has the Groundhog, has the Outsiders, has even the Imperials. So yeah, I think this one's all around better just by looking at the stickers. Because okay, a mouse is a good looking one, and Cloud9, EG maybe, Vitality maybe, but the other ones aren't that cool. But even then, it doesn't matter that much. Like, the supply is very similar and the price is very similar. I think it's reasonable. Unation, I say balls nation basically, because it's a couple of balls. That's what they're called. Contenders dropped a lot and challenges is going up. Challengers is going up, and then contenders dropped a lot. I don't think it's that big of a difference. Like, look at the graphs. Like, they're similar to almost being extremely similar. Like, you can't tell me that they're not following the same path. Like, yes, it's not like at the peak 55, at the peak 42. Yes, there's some difference, but still. Before the rise, 27, similar. Basically identical. Yeah, it looks pretty much similar to me. Like, yes, over the couple of last days, it has been going up more, these ones, the challengers comparing to contenders, but who cares? Like, overall, they're gonna follow the same path. Like, the difference is gonna be a few percent, like a few 10%. Check prices for Wu Nation. Wu Nation Gold, let's see, and Holo. Unation sticker. Wu Nation Gold and Holo. And Glitter, I guess, because Glitter is also kind of cool. Holo is kind of confusing, honestly, because it doesn't look that good. But it's expensive. They got up a lot in price, that's good. Similar here, I assume, and similar to gold ones. But the price is 38 euros cheapest. And how much did we pay for this? I mean, I could find it, but okay, let's find it. Unation Gold. Bought 4 for 15 euro on buff. That is another almost double. Damn. Good job. You made some good calls recently. Should I see? What do you think is the best to flip buff to buff, or try flip buff to skimport, buff skimport? Depends on the size of your inventory bulk trail. If you're dealing with like a lot of skins, it's best to go to skimport because there is more options. But if you're just dealing with a small inventory, buff to buff staying is better. Straight up better. I have 50 glitters because of bet. December. Oh yeah. You still have 50 glitters. And like those, how much did we pay for those? Let me check. Like the events were so weird because you paid 176 per piece. That's without the 4%, but the 176 per piece. And now they're 230. Basically, it's the same price you bought them at. Like on Steam it's 230, you bought 176 heck cash. Yeah, it's the same price. That's funny, man. Like, you could have bought them for cheap, right? But still, you made your money back. At least you didn't lose anything on that. So, really good. Bought Fnatic glitter at 15 cent. Sold at 28 and now it went down. Yeah, I sold at the peak then. That's really good. What do you think is the best way to flip if you have 2k plus euro and not so much time on your hands? Like in that case, it would be wise to flip like expensive items, because then you don't need to deal with like tens or hundreds of skins. Because I literally have over 1,005. No, I actually have 4,000 skins that I'm dealing with like right now. So it's a lot of like management and so on, like tracking and stuff like that. But if you just don't want to do as much work, you just take more expensive items. That's just as easy as that. Like, I only have 3 items over 1,000 euros. Only 3. Most of my items are under 10 euros, I believe. So, yeah, it's like I choose to have more items because the cheaper the items, usually the more the profit margin. So that's one thing going for me. But if you don't have time, then you go for more expensive ones and you kind of lower your profit margin, but you still make profit. Or you could just invest. Like, that's also an option. You just invest in skins and you're gonna make profit with like. Case is probably not the best. I would say old operation skins, like from Cobblestone and so on. Those would be like cool collections to invest into, like non-souvenir ones. Those are good. But yeah, I think those are the 2 options you have. Very sad I did not get more mouse patches. Yeah, I mean, I'm also like sad I didn't get more agents, because I said like in the beginning of this video that I bought like 500 euros worth of agents 2 weeks ago. And if you look at them now, which is Skullhead, Blurdell, Skullhead, I bought some of these too. Price trend going down in price, which is kind of cool because I can buy more now since I have a lot of balance sitting around. But 2 weeks ago I bought them for like 10 euro. Now they're like 12.20, and probably gonna buy more soon. But yeah, that's really a good profit. I have problem with these cheap items. Always have to lower the price. Yes, I guess, but like, yeah, like you sometimes list items for sale like I have here, but I have to go through these items once every few days and list them cheaper. And there's like expensive items like 200, there is 16 euro, but then there is items like 94 cent, 1 euro. Most of the cheap ones actually sell pretty fast because I don't ask too much, right? I sell them for quite cheap compared to the other ones. Like, usually I'm the cheapest instantly and it sells quite fast. But yeah, you can see that I still have a lot of cheap items. How's your investment in Rio Dust 2 packages going? It's absolutely freaking batshit crazy good, because I'm able to sell them for like 40% profit now, because they're like 2.6 euros on buff and I bought them for 1.9, so easy money. Not gonna lie, probably one of the best investments I made. Like, and lately I've been making a lot of good investments. That's why my profit have been rising up. So yeah. And today I calculated the total value of my inventory, and after all consideration, it's almost 30k. That's with all the debt. Without the debt, it would be like 22k. So pretty cool. Where do you see Rio capsules after a month? Honestly, nowhere. Like at the same price they're now with now 30k. Yeah, G5C, like I've been able to grow quite rapidly. Like in July last year, no, in June last year, it was 10k. Yeah, I remember, like, literally on June 1st, I made a flipping to a car video back then. Let me just scroll back to there. So, like, where is that video? Profit in July. Yeah, I made $10,000 from trading CSGO skins. My portfolio was 10,000 in June. That was 8 months ago. The start of June. And start of March, I'm starting with 22k my own and another 7.6k debt. So it's pretty good, considering that I've been paying my own existence ever since June. I think I've did pretty well, and like the more I grow my inventory, the less of a burden my apartment payments and like food payments are on the total profit, because before it was like 50% or even more than 50% of my whole monthly profit went to food and living, and now it's close to 20-30%, I don't know, so it's getting better. How do I have depth? My brother gave me 6,360 euro, and I grow his investment like also, so like his money gains percentages while I manage the inventory. So like he gave me 6.3 and now he owns 7.6, so like his inventory and his share of my inventory grew. That's what it is. Rio isn't as underinvested as everyone thinks. Yes, I agree, but it's still underinvested. You can't deny that, right? Because Antwerp, sticker, legends. If we take legends and then Rio, we compare these two, I think we can make some conclusions. Let's see. If we go lifetime, after the discount came, the Antwerps were selling in the 30, 40k, 50k, 60k, 70k a day. And then when you look at the Rios when they went on discount, 17k, 10k, 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 17k, 16k, 18k, 10k, under 10k, 7k, 11k. It's literally 5 times less. And when you get in the like later times, could be a little more, but literally 5 times less than Antwerp. I believe it has to be true, right? Of course they're opened less also, but they were invested less. And while now there's still more of the Rios, it doesn't mean it's not underinvested. People probably bought capsules and put them in storage units. Of course they did. They did same with Antwerp. But the Antwerp still did go to 88. And yes, of course, Antwerps are cooler looking. I'm not saying Rio is going to go to the same extent, but it's definitely underinvested. And I think in the coming months, weeks, it's not really going to go anywhere. But after the next major, it really has a future. Like I would invest into like Rios and so on. Otherwise, if after the next major or during the next major, they like drop or something like that. Because I'm not willing to buy the current prices. I have no idea how much I have. You can do like a total inventory value assessment. Like I know it's annoying, but like just open your inventory, put everything in like containers and just go one by one. Take one container and you check like what does it have? Is it like random items? If it's random items, you take everything out. You measure it using buff inventory like value, and then you put them back. Then you take next container. If it's like this one, for example, just Rio capsules of the same thing, it's kind of easy because you take 1,000, multiply whatever the price is, and then you kind of just go by one. I would probably assume that your inventory is like 50k. Not gonna lie, G5C. I don't remember like how much it was last time I checked, but like I'd say it's somewhere between 20 and 50k, right? I know that's a big range, but it's not like I really look closely at your inventory. Because you've spent like what? Like 10k just buying skins from me in the last year. So yeah, I think you have a lot of skins. 100k in 2025 probably. Honestly, even sooner than that if I manage to. Like my goal for this year, 2023, is 40k. I put it like in my in my Discord thing, but yeah, I might get to that even sooner than the end of the year. Case move has a function that's semi-accurate. I guess that's an option. I have about 700 Rio capsules in inventory and another 4k in storage units. That's a lot. Case move tells you your Steam value of your storage that can help your buff estimate. Lazy to do inventory check. Yeah, it takes like 30 minutes to 1 hour depending on how many items you have. So like if you have time for that, then you do it, but no. Like I've heard about case move, like I just don't want to trust the third-party software to have access to my API key, because case move has access to your API key whenever you use it, well, whenever you start using it. And like nothing is known about the creator of this software, and they can just exit scam everybody, sell all the API keys of like top inventories and so on for a lot of money to like other scammers, and like that would be an exit strategy. I'm not saying they're a scammer or like the software is bad, it's just it's easy to get scammed. It has access to your whole Steam, you have to log in with Steam. Yeah, I know, that's the thing, like I do not trust it, that's the thing. I know it's like, yeah, I wouldn't trust it with my portfolio of 30k. Like it's, to me it's a little bit crazy. Like I would only do it if I wrote the software or if I hired someone to write the software. It's similar, like imagine a bank using third-party software they found online. Like that would be crazy insane. Everyone would like sue the bank and so on. Like would you trust your bank if it was using third-party software? No. So like third-party software of like an unknown entity. So like yeah, I trust it because they still need my phone to confirm it's crazy fast. Yes, but like you know how API scams work. Like you could create an account like that's, for example, on 5th of February, and then you wait till the person that you have the API key from, till they do a trade with another account that's also on 5th of February, even like on another year, because most people don't check the year, they only check the date and month. Some people check the year too, but I oftentimes don't even check that. So it's easy to like just redirect it to the other account, use the same name, same picture, and just have the same date. And you only scam people when it's like that specific date. Like you, to me that's just logical, that's what could happen. So I'm afraid of getting my API key. Like it can transfer 1k items in 20 seconds less. Yeah, like I don't often transfer lots of items. I transfer about 50 items a day, so it's not really a burden for me to do it manually. But when I have to check like the value of my whole inventory, I have to like take on and off like 1,000 items, which is annoying, but to do once a month, it's not even that bad. Hey, what's up, Nubda? I don't even know how to check the year and day. You need to have the older Steam app, which I have, because if you have the newer one, then it doesn't show, I'm pretty sure. I just didn't update my app, and I'll just keep it like this. How much money you have put inside the game? How much money did I spend like from like personal like things? Like maybe 6-7k from my personal things, like YouTube basically. Probably not even that much. Probably like 5k tops. That came from YouTube. Are you reviewing, visiting profiles too? Sometimes, yes, but not right now. We do that sometimes, which you can like tune into another stream, because we're gonna end this stream soon, because it's been like an hour, almost 2 hours already. Goddamn. Yeah, we're gonna do that another time. For now, we're just chatting and looking at investments. I was happy to figure out that I missed like, when I was tracking my inventory, I missed like 5,000. I didn't notice that. I didn't write it down, so I was scared that my inventory like went down in value. But no. I understand what you're saying. Risking 30k for 2 hours a month is a bad idea. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like yeah, like I don't mind doing those 2 hours of work. Like I'm literally trading 30-cent skins. I'm getting like 4-cent profit each. And that's still reasonable because it's more than minimum wage in Latvia. And if I have free time, I'll do that because it's more profit than trading more expensive skins. That's the reason I keep trading cheap skins, because I'm trying to maximize like everything. And to me, like every cent counts, because I know I'll be able to speed things up. I have like 300, 400 Antwerp Legends. How long do you think you'll be able to reach $1 each cash? Antwerp Legends. I mean, it's a possibility, but I also think that it's possible that they're gonna drop, right? They've risen, how much? X4 and a half in the last few months? I would say it would be wise to sell them. It's of course up to you, because like Stockholm's went up a lot. Stockholm Legends capsule. How much is the Stockholm? Let's see. 119. So it's actually not that much more expensive. What? And the quantity is like so much more limited. Look at this. Quantity 19k, quantity 6k. 3 times more quantity and barely 30% more expensive. I think that they're extremely overpriced, like Legends. Antwerp Legends. I don't know. Of course I might be wrong, but I do think they're super overpriced. Like back here on February 14, I made a prediction that they're gonna go down in price. So far it's higher than that, about 10-ish%. 10-ish% higher or lower, plus minus 10% basically, since I made the prediction. But I still stand by it that in the next month or so, there's a chance they're gonna drop down in price. And if I had any, I would sell them. But it's up to you. I was looking to buy like 1,000 of them, but they kept going up and up, and I didn't had a chance to buy more. Yeah. So should I sell them and then wait and reinvest in maybe next operation cases? Yeah, I think it's a reasonable thing to do. Just sell them. It's probably best to sell on buff, because on buff it's like 20% more expensive. I know it's crazy because like it's actually cheaper on buff, but Steam balance is not as valuable as real money. It's like 30% considered less valuable. So selling on buff right now is the best thing. For real? Yes, for real. Like buff balance is considered cash value, but Steam balance is considered real value. And even though a skin is like, is it 10%? Is it 15% actually? You get around 15% more on buff than you get on Steam just for selling these. So definitely sell them on buff. Right now everything is more expensive on buff. That's just kind of a thing, I guess, because Chinese people mostly buy on buff. So that's the thing. And don't invest into operation cases like as soon as possible. Like wait for them to drop down in price till the end of the operation. Like that's usually the cheapest, or the middle of the operation. I guess that's an option. Or just whenever the operation starts, like literally the first 2 days, there is like a market crash usually. And if you're able to transfer your balance from buff to Steam with like 30% increase at some point before the next operation, on Steam is the best place to hold that balance, because whenever there is a crash, you get first hand to buy those items before they're transferred to other marketplaces. Like you need to wait a week before you need to sell it on buff, so it would take like a week longer for items to drop on buff, and it wouldn't be so fast. Like not so fast, but it wouldn't be as big of a drop. But yeah, if you have your balance on buff afterwards, on Steam, I mean, you're able to buy rare cases like glove case, breakout case, and so on for a crazy discount, usually like 30-40% off, like before the operation, and then they continue growing in price immediately after, and they recover quite quickly usually, unless like they have the same knives as before and so on. But yeah, I'll try to make videos on those topics because they're quite important to cover. I know I talk about these topics in my streams, but I rarely touch them in my videos, so I probably should make videos on that. But yeah, am I the only one that just buy cases from the time to time, puts them in storage and forgets about them? It's a decent practice, but to me it wouldn't be optimized because I can get a lot more profit just flipping skins constantly than holding random skins in my inventory, in my containers. I'm on my phone right now and I wanted to list them, but they are in my container. My inventory overall is $2,000, but I am gonna cash out like one case. So do you think 200 is a good amount to invest in? I mean, if you absolutely need that money, that 1k, then yes, sure, you can cash it out, but it's better to just invest the 1k altogether, because you can hardly lose anything in CSGO as long as you go for like reliable investments, so like older operation collections and so on, older cases sometimes when they drop, and yeah. But if you want to cash it out, sure, there's like decent options, there's lots of marketplaces and so on. Hey, what's up? Just got some nice deals for 26% off. Let's go. Good job. Everything gets listed for the insane OP. Yeah, like I'm also trying to list everything as soon as I can. I still have some skins in my inventory that are not listed, but I'll take care of that. I'm just gonna put all the skins that I have hanging out in my inventory into the containers so it doesn't clutter my inventory. But yeah, I really want to cash out. I got a 11-year-old laptop that can't even run Minecraft 30 FPS. Goddamn. Yeah, probably should get a new one then. But yeah, thank you for tuning into the stream. I'm going to finish the stream now. You can come back to my videos, subscribe. I'm gonna try to post more videos soon, but yeah, otherwise you can find me on Saturday on stream about the same time, 5 to 7 p.m. GMT +3. So yeah, I'll see you later. Have a good evening and bye bye.